Hey, what's up, Just wanted to make a video about how I pack for my live show. I have a gig this Saturday, I have some new gear, got some lights, and I'm just packing up right now, and I just figured it'd be kind of a fun video because I got a lot of stuff. To pack. So yeah, if anybody out there is doing this small time live sound gig with their own rig, just wanted to make a fun video for people that are interested in that sort of thing like me. So I'm just gonna take a big video. So don't mind the shed right now, it's a mess. It's an absolute chaotic mess. We're just having band rehearsal. I got cables everywhere. I got just stuff everywhere. Keyboard's still set up. So I just got done switching out this rack. I pulled out our split snake because we use this for our monitoring rig. So basically all of our mic channels go in here, and then this is two fantails, one for our rack for our monitors and one for front of house. So yeah, anyways, I just got done pulling that out and I had to put my sub amp back in. Yeah, so I got a PreSonus Studio Live 32R, and that drives the whole rack. And so that goes to the DBX processor, which is, I'm using it as a crossover, and a little bit of EQ and limiting protection for the speakers. So that goes, some of it, the sub goes to the sub amp. I currently have passive subs right now, and then the other bit goes to my beautiful RCF HDL6 line array units, which I'm going to be pole mounting on Saturday, which is awesome. These guys are super great. I'll get those out in a bit. It's really dark. The whole thing's wired up semi-neatly. So I have my, let's see if I can manual focus today. So this is my power cable. We just untie this, and the whole rack's powered on a Furman. I do have my 4 monitor outputs for my wedges, and I have a nice custom snake that I had made by Trace Audio. Shout out to Trace Audio, find him on Instagram. He can do custom whatever you want. So this bad boy is Proco, and like, I don't know what wire this is. Canair, I believe it says. So I have, this is my downstage snake. So on the front of the stage where the singers typically are, I have 4 mic inputs. So that's usually plenty for just the longer cable runs, because the rack usually lives back by the drummer, kind of in the back of the stage on my stage that I set up. And just kind of a nice, neat place to snake everything. So I got 4 inputs, as well as my 4 monitor returns, all in one snake. I don't have any of those Siamese cables that are the IEC and XLR in one. So I went this route because this is kind of like my downstage snake and monitor return combo cables in one, in a sense. So super handy. I can have up to the 4 returns. I usually only use 3, but I made them with 4 just in case. So this is like a 50-foot snake. Again, Trace Audio, super sick. So my rig, my whole goal was to keep it as compact as possible, because typically it's just me moving all this stuff. I like to try to bring a friend if I can, but I don't want to have just tons and tons and tons of stuff. Also, if you've never heard of OGIO, check them out. They make the best duffel bags on the planet. This is the Rig 9800, and I put all my XLR and signal here, and all my power and speak on and everything else in that section. It's got, let's see, let's get focused here. In my lid, that's where my snakes are going. So that's where my custom downstage snake's going. That's where my drum loom's going. But this thing's a tank. It's just absolutely incredible. So another OGIO I have is actually under here. As a drummer, I use this thing for all my cymbal stands. So this is actually an OGO golf bag. So you put a bunch of a golf club bag full of golf clubs in this thing for airline travel. So it's nice and long. It's longer than this one, so I can fit my cymbal stands. And this is my mic stand bag for my live gigs. It's another thing. So I have a little router too. This little guy. And this is a TP-Link AC750. So this thing, Amazon, 30 bucks. And this does two things. One, it's an access point. So that router lives in my Pelican. So when I'm going around doing other gigs, I can pull that out, plug it into a Midas console or any other board, and now I have a network. Boom, my tablet's already connected. I can use Mixing Station. Also, that thing doubles as a Wi-Fi extender, if I'm saying that right. Basically, I can pull network from my phone's hotspot or from the Wi-Fi here at the shed, feed that into the rack network so that when me and my band are connected to the rack for getting our mixes, our phones aren't just internetless. So I can have internet. I can also use it out with my phone hotspot and connect it to my phone. And that way I can have internet for my rack so my tablet can have Spotify or whatever. So anyways, very valuable $30 product from TP-Link. It's a little pocket router. I'm actually gonna do some packing here. So I'm gonna set the camera up somewhere and maybe explain some cables. I don't know. Organization. Do not just throw shit everywhere. I have a little pouch. Best thing on the planet. Ball bungees. All right. So yes, the Velcro straps, great idea. Absolutely. But for stuff that you don't want a Velcro strap on, like these little squid splitter things, I got a ball bungee. So if I need one, I just pull the bungee off, grab one, or grab all of them, just have them all ready to go. But at the end of the night, or right now, I'm packing. So I'm gonna ball bungee these all together so they don't get all jumbled around. Boom. Same with these. Ball bungee. Yeah, I definitely recommend making a drum loom if you're doing bands, because you know you're gonna use let's say 5 or 7 channels right off the bat for drums. Like kick, snare, 3 toms maybe is what I did for my standard drum loom. If I gotta add anything else, I can just add another tom or another kick mic, like another cable, and then leave yourself a good, I don't know, what is this, 5-6 feet of cable, loose, that isn't Velcro. I double Velcroed or double tape or whatever. Again, if you have a better idea of how to attach cables together, if somebody's got more experience than me or an idea, totally drop that in the comments. Would love to learn something new. Cool, so this gets, guess what? Ball bungeed. I'm looking at my screen now. It's ball bungeed. All right, so I'm back. I did a little bit of work and I have everything, let's see, focus, everything packed up. Yeah, so I'm a little farther along. I'm pretty much ready to load up. So just wanted to show you, we got a little dust going on. Wipe those down. Been sitting all winter. Here's the RCFs, HDL6s, HDL6A. Sound incredible. I can't believe how much output these little boxes have. And they're not big. Here's a roll of gaff tape for reference. They're pretty small. Those EVs, these EVs are bigger. We got the fly bars, which double as the pole mounts. So this is the bottom of the fly bar, and this is where you would hang the line array. But they come with these pole mount adapters. You take the center bar out, these center bars with my rigging and my rigging straps. I forget the name of those things. Those come out and they go in here for when you actually hang this bar. But since this weekend I'm putting the speakers on poles, I'm using the pole mount adapter and this little plate, which will get me my splay angle for the bottom box. These are my powered monitors ready to go. We got the stand bag all packed up. We got all the speaker stands and the mic stands all in there with room to spare. This thing, these OGO bags just fit everything and then some. Lots of room yet. Outside pockets for stuff. Here's the cable bags packed full. This thing will close up and it will weigh 100-something pounds, but the only thing is I don't have a ramp for my trailer yet, so kind of sucks lifting that up into something. This is what I kind of figured out for the lighting bag. I just found an old duffel and I threw 2 lights in and then a blanket and then another 2 lights and then my DMX and my IECs over here. And I think that'll work. I only have the 4, so it's a nice little bag to throw those in. So just a big overview here. The whole rig is literally the two line array, or the four boxes, right? We have our main rack. So the main rack, that's our mixer, Wi-Fi router, processor, sub amp, and also the mic drawer. So let's just focus on this. We'll take a little detour. We got all the mics in here, 57s, 58s. These, I love these little drum mics. They're actually they're small diaphragm condensers by Bear Dynamic. I think they're called the TGD58s. So we got those. I got 3 of those. And then little Sennheiser guitar mic, a bunch of 57s. I got more 57s in my Pelican. Extra mic clips. I have mic clips on the stands already. I know lots of people take them all off. I just leave them on because you're not going to break the Shure mic clips in the bag, so I just got some extras. I'll throw some extras in here before I leave. Love this Shure Beta 91. I think Beta 92, I don't know, whatever. You'll find it. It's the condenser kick mic, boundary mic. It just sounds awesome. Throw in the kick drum. You can even put it in front of the kick drum if you don't have a port. I've done that on a couple gigs already and it still sounds really good. You just got to know your EQ and all that stuff. But then you don't have to have a stand. The biggest thing is I don't have to have another small stand for this because I can just toss it in the drum and it works. You don't need another stand. Back to the rig rundown from the top, right? We have the rack, which runs everything. We have the mains for the tops. We have the subs. We have all of our powered monitors. We have just a little bit of hardware there. I don't know if I would put those in that bag or not. These are kind of heavy. These kind of just go with those in the back seat on the ground. And then we just have now 3. It was just 2, but now it's 3 duffel bags. And that's it. That's the whole rig. Everything is in 3 duffel bags and just single units. So I can pretty much load in and out everything myself. A little struggle with the subs. I gotta be careful. that's the whole rig. And I was just packing up. I figured it'd be cool to make a video, talk about it. I've been doing this rig as is. Like, I've only done like 3 other gigs with it, but the RCFs are new to me. I've only done a couple gigs with those, but they are phenomenal. Love them. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, so hope you enjoyed my little pack-up session. Let me know if you got cool ideas in the comments. Let me know if you want to see other videos about this, maybe gig vlogs, maybe reviews on any of this stuff, maybe just talking more in depth about a certain topic. Would love to make some videos and inspire more people. I love doing this. It's been super fun so far. Now I just got to put it in the trailer. I'm not going to load it up tonight because it's about 1 a.m. And also, my gig is not for another 2 days, so I'm just going to load it up in the morning. So anyways, cool. Been fun. Peace out.